We're in the second half of the 11 o'clock hour here for Out to Lunch. We have a second interview that is coming your way here, too. We've got Laurie Huske, who's a board member of NAMI of Kane County North. And she's going to be speaking with us here about a free family-to-family educational course. So please welcome her here. She's calling into the station. Thanks so much for joining us today. How are you doing today?
Thank you. Very fine. Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So, Laurie, introduce yourself and your relationship to NAMI of Kane County North.
Yes, I'm Laurie Huske. I've lived here in Elgin most of my life. I joined NAMI in 2009 after one of our children had a mental health crisis, and I just needed to learn more. And through those years, I have been trained to teach the family-to-family course. I was a support group facilitator for many years. I still serve on the board, but stepping back a bit from the many duties that I took on earlier.
Very good. Now tell us a little bit here too. So folks, you can find information at nami.org. Tell us a little bit about this free family-to-family course. It's an 8-session educational program. Tell us a little bit about what it entails and how people can find out more information and be a part of it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The important thing to stress is that it is a free program. We are starting our fall session on September 20th, which runs to November 8th, and it will be held at the New Life Community Church, 1580 East Chicago Street in Elgin. That's on the east side. Registration is required, however, so I'll give you a little more information about that as we go along. This course, for myself and my family members, was life-changing. And because of the things that were covered here, like all the different mental illnesses, descriptions of them, medications and side effects, communication techniques, valuable resources, either local, statewide, or national. We also help people understand the disease concept of mental illness. It's an equal opportunity illness that does not care about your race, ethnicity, education, religion, or your financial status. It is a biological illness. We also stress the importance of self-care. Burnout in caregivers is common.
Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit more on that too, because there's a lot that goes into this. So of course you do have trained professionals who do talk with folks who might have mental illness or people who have relatives that are too. So it's definitely going to be an educational program that's designated with that evidence-based foundation there too, showing,
Right.
of course, that the program significantly improves the coping and problem-solving abilities of the people closest to a person with a mental health condition. So it's really there to really kind of give help ease worries and stresses and stressors and things like that too for folks out there. And I think what this does is it really can help bring a community together and also kind of help to hopefully one day erase certain stigmas as well of people with mental disorders.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That is one of our major goals. When families are experiencing a mental health crisis, most likely they don't know what to do or where to go to get help. I know that was our situation here in my family. No one is prepared for these illnesses. Mm-hmm. And as caregivers, they may be exhausted from the day-to-day challenges. Our NAMI Kane County North mission is to educate, advocate, and support people with a mental illness and their families, because this is a family disease. There's a ripple effect touching everyone in the family. We help our participants learn how to advocate for their family member and to break the stigma surrounding mental illness by talking about it. That stigma is still there. I have to say, since all the years that I've been involved with NAMI, the stigma has lifted somewhat,
Hmm.
but it's still out there, and people are afraid. They feel like it's their fault,
Hmm.
and that truly is not the case. This is a biological illness.
Hmm. And I think also too, it's important to note that a lot of times people might be afraid of what they don't know or what they don't understand. And so I know that NAMI really works hard to ensure that people have that conversation. They sit and listen to each other to understand each other. And I think that that's really important. That's a very important foundational aspect that is also there as well too. Is that correct?
Absolutely. And, one of our favorite sayings is you can't know what you don't know.
Right.
And oftentimes, even if there may be red flags, these illnesses seem to suddenly pop up.
Hmm.
Um, and as I said, people don't know where to go or what to do. It's very powerful when you are in a room full of people who get it,
Hmm.
who understand what you're talking about, and that your feelings are validated because you run through the gamut of feelings and actually the stages of grief when a diagnosis is made. There's relief that something's been named that you've been dealing with,
Hmm.
but there's also a grief factor because this is not what you had in your life plan.
Right. Exactly. So I know that you also do help to go through people go through the process of that grief factor as well. I know that
Oh
you
my
also. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just said, oh my goodness, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I know that you also do work pretty closely with the Ecker Center for Behavioral Health as well.
Yes,
Um, so tell us a little bit about that and your experience with Ecker Center.
um, they Ecker and NAMI Kane County North have been aligned since 1987, when our affiliate, which is one of 700 across the nation, um, with the national office, but uh, through the years, we have been there for whatever they may ask us to do, and to be a source of comfort and resources and support. Ecker is very gracious in offering us an office space, so we keep all of our information there, and our volunteers work with the Ecker Center at their drop-in center twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays. We have from 1 to 3 p.m. We have openings for people to stop in. It's on the third floor. These are folks that have a mental illness, and we offer snacks, board and card games, craft projects, and it's really a vital part of our mission because mental illnesses can be very lonely,
Hmm.
and for family members, and as well as the person with the illness. So we're always looking for volunteers who might like to help out at those at the drop-in center on Tuesdays and Fridays. So they can
Absolutely.
call our office at 847-410-9719 if they have questions or to find out more about it.
Absolutely. And I know people hopefully can and get something really meaningful and powerful out of this experience as well too. I know that you also do offer, of course, other support systems out there, calling, texting, of course, texting the crisis number 988,
Mm-hmm.
advocating for that, to let people know that they're not alone. I think is the really important thing there too. And based off of my research, my mother used to work for also Ecker Center as well a couple years back, so she knows too that it can be a very detailed process of trying to understand and work through things. But just to know that there are people there, that there's a community, there's a service there to help people really does shine a bright light and a great future as well. So I appreciate you coming
Absolutely.
onto the air today. I really appreciate it a lot.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. And they can also go to our website, which is NAMIKCN.org, and see what we do there. And if you have questions, call us. We have lots of folks that are very knowledgeable about what we do. If I could, I'd also like to mention that we have our support groups twice monthly. These are free. You do not need to register. One is held on the second Tuesday of every month from 7 to 8:30 p.m. at Christ the Lord Lutheran Church here on the west side of Elgin, and every fourth Wednesday of every month at the Congregation Knesset Israel Synagogue on the east side of Elgin, and that again is from 7 to 8:30 p.m. It's a very welcoming, confidential place to be, safe place to be, and our facilitators are family members, again, peer members, and they are trained to run these groups.
Awesome. Well, folks, again, for those tuning in, check out their website. It's NAMIKCN.org. And if you go under the events page, you'll be able to find the NAMI's Family Support Group and Illinois Statewide Conference as well, too, which I know will be coming up in October in Lisle at the university.
Correct.
Yes. So
that's correct. Thank you very much for helping us get the word out.
Absolutely. And we'll continue to do so too, Laurie. We appreciate you calling in, taking the time and energy to do that here on WRMN, to reach out to the community and let people know.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too, Laurie. Thanks again. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
All right. That was Laurie Huske, board member of NAMI Kane County North. And again, she called in to let people know about what NAMI is about, to let people know that, of course, mental health is a real thing, and that sometimes there can be confusion, there can be frustration with it, especially if you are a loved one or you have a loved one that does have a mental illness as well. And just know that you're not alone in this process. You're not alone in this journey as well, too, and this understanding, this desire to understand. And that's the important thing, too, is trying to understand and to listen. And for those who do have mental illness as well, know that you have a community that is there for you. You have resources there, too. All you have to do is reach out to people just to say, I'm in need of help. There are many different resources out there. So please feel free to check out their website, NAMIKCN.org. You can find them. It's Kane County North. And we'll continue to spread the message along as well, too, here on WRMN, Voice of the Valley, and the Talk of the Town. Part of the community, for the community. We'll be back with more in just a little bit. Stay tuned.